In the Shinto religion, Amaterasu, also known as Amaterasu Omikami, is one of the most important deity. She is revered as the goddess of the sun and the universe, embodying light, life, and warmth. Amaterasu is the daughter of Izanami and Izanagi, one of the primordial deities in Japanese mythology. Her birth story is linked to the creation myth in Shinto pantheon. In the beginning, the world was formless and chaotic. The primordial deities, Izanami and Izanagi, were tasked with bringing order to this chaos. They stood on the heavenly floating bridge and stirred the ocean with a jeweled spear, creating the islands of Japan. Izanagi and Izanami descended to the islands and gave birth to numerous deities, each representing different aspects of nature and life. However, their joy was cut short when Izanami died, giving birth to the fire god, Kagutsushi. Overcome with grief, Izanagi ventured into Yomi, the land of the dead, to retrieve Izanami. However, he was horrified to find her decayed and unrecognizable. To cleanse himself from the impurities of Yomi, Izanagi performed a purification ritual known as Mythology. As he bathed in a sacred river, the most significant deities were born from his body. From Izanagi's left eye, the brilliant sun goddess Amaterasu was born. She illuminated the heavens with her radiant light, becoming the ruler of the celestial plane. From Izanagi's right eye emerged Tsukuyomi, the moon god, and from his nose came Susanoo, the storm god. Together, these three deities would play pivotal roles in the mythological history of Japan. Amaterasu was given dominion over the heavens, and her light brought life and order to the world. Her presence was essential for the growth of crops and the well-being of all living things. Amaterasu's story is closely tied with her brother Susanoo, the storm god. Their relationship was tumultuous, marked by Susanoo's reckless behavior. His temperamental nature led to numerous destructive acts, such as uprooting crops and causing violent storms. The most infamous of Susanoo's misdeeds occurred when he threw a flayed horse into Amaterasu's sacred weaving hall. This sacrilegious act not only disrupted her work, but also caused the death of one of her attendants. Distraught and horrified by her brother's actions, Amaterasu retreated into the Ama-no-Iwato cave, sealing herself inside. Her withdrawal plunged the world into darkness, causing widespread suffering as crops failed and life withered. The other gods, desperate to bring back the light, devised a plan to lure her out. They held a grand feast and used a mirror and sacred jewels to entice her. Hearing the commotion, Amaterasu peeked out of the cave and was captivated by her own reflection in the mirror and the beauty of the jewels. As she stepped out to investigate, the god Ama-no-Iwato pulled her completely out of the cave, and the world was bathed in light once more. For his transgressions, Susanoo was exiled from the heavens. During his exile, he underwent a transformation, performing heroic deeds such as slaying the eight-headed serpent and saving the maiden Kushinada. Amaterasu's significance extends beyond mythology. She is worshipped at the Ice Grand Shrine, one of the most important Shinto shrines in Japan. Her legacy continues to influence Japanese culture and spirituality. She is celebrated in festivals, literature, and popular media, reminding us of her enduring presence as the radiant sun goddess. The first Japanese emperor Jimmu, who founded the state in 660 BC, was said to be a direct descendant of Amaterasu. The following successive emperors also claimed divine ancestry to exercise absolute authority.